Oh, baby, that's what day like. How you do, buckaroos? I am Town and Beer Whisperer. How the heck are you? So, I picked up this yesterday. Had the 3 small bottles, the white, the red, and the blue. I didn't mistakenly say in a video yesterday, though, that the first Chimay I had as a 22-year-old youngster in Bellingham, Washington, was the blue. It was the red, now that I remember. So, anyway, I wanted to clear that up. 7%. They describe it on their website as being fruity, sweet, malty. Oddly enough, although they do refer to the other one as a triple, they do not refer to this as a double. But I would say that's basically what it is. And you could tell the color; it's kind of copper, slightly cloudy, and that's because I accidentally poured the yeast, forgetting what beer I was pouring. Well, I did do it partially right. I did pour it halfway and then stop, but then my mind wandered at the end and I poured it all without stopping at the end. But the truth is, I like the yeasty at the end. It does add some flavor for me, but some folks don't like it in there, so I typically pour it in there anyway. But for the sake of the video, I was going to try to keep it clear, but then my mind wandered on something else. That tends to happen to me. You know, it's funny, I did say this in a video yesterday, though, is that of all the glasses I own, and I own quite a few, for whatever reason, I've never purchased this set, and I don't have Chimay chalice, so, you know, for 15 bucks to get the 3 beers and the glass, now I can have the right glass to enjoy my Chimay. It is fruity on the nose, lots of dark fruit. It's a little malty sweet. I'm also getting some tartness, probably because I poured that extra yeast in. It's rather humid out in my neck of the woods today. Not necessarily double weather. But yeah, you know, I hadn't enjoyed Chimays in quite some time. So when I saw them on sale yesterday, I just said, you know what? They had the big white bottle, the triple, for less than $5. So I picked it up. But then they had the small bottle in the 3-bottle set. So I picked that up. They also had, oddly enough, they had the Delirium Red for $5 for the 4-pack. I mean, it's typically 21 bucks there. So, I mean, that was a heck of a deal. So I love when I can get a bargain. What can you say about Chimay? I mean, they're perfect, aren't they? I mean, they do what the style is supposed to do. All of them, from the white, the red, the blue, which I haven't had yet today anyway. You know, I mean, they are what they are. I mean, they are perfect. I don't know if they're the original Trappist beer, but they were the first one I could get my hands on. I just remember, it's funny though, as a 22-year-old, most of my beer drinking back then was about quantity over quality, and I just remember just getting a paycheck and buying it for the first time and loving the heck out of it. And, you know, whenever I could afford a bottle, I'd go and get it. That, and, you know, one of the early craft beers was Red Hook, the Red Hook ESB. And at that time, they had the Rye Hook, the Red Hook Rye. And I used to buy those beers, you know, usually right when I first got paid. And then it became the cheaper beers after that. But, yeah, I always loved those beers. And who knew what craft beer was going to become? Nobody could anticipate back in the late 80s that it was going to become what it is now. But I guess with a little hindsight, it wasn't hard to tell where my taste buds were going to end up at some point, because I loved this beer from the first time I had it as a very young man, as well as, again, that Red Hook ESB Anchor Steam I remember having, when I was 21 in California. You know, I do like this glass. This chalice is very nice. Finishes nice and dry, just very slightly tart. Not really tart. I don't know how I explain this right. It's kind of dry. It's a little yeasty at the end, probably because I poured the yeast in. But not necessarily tart, but it just kind of cleans her up a little bit. A very enjoyable beer for sure. So anyways, cheers to y'all. I hope y'all are staying, whatever you want to be warm, be warm. Oh shoot, Darn it, I hate when that happens. My camera film, my darn cameraman, and my cameraman is a coffee cup holding it up, but sometimes it falls down or we got a little wind and there it went. Anyways, hey y'all, I hope you're all having a good weekend. I'm Tony Beer Whisperer. We'll talk to you later.